Hello, here's Silva the Scavenger. I've been asked a question and I'm really glad someone asked this on my YouTube channel. Okay, so I have a really bad eyesight, so I have to look very close. Okay, the person says, I know you are confident enough that you have no need to persuade others, but how can that be? How could someone like me potentially attain that realization? Okay, first, so let's just answer this. I have a lot of paranormal stuff that's been happening to me in my life, and it's not something that happens to a lot of people. It's something quite unique. And honestly, I wish I had a normal life because all of this paranormal stuff made me feel really lonely and apart from people because obviously there's a lot of stuff I cannot prove to those people, so it's really annoying for a really rational person like me to actually have no rational explanation to those kind of stuff. So yes, that's one of the first. I've been through worse paranormal stuff than this before, so this for me it's almost normal side of it, if that makes sense. Now, those paranormal stuff are personal, like most of my life and most of my stuff, but I can assure you that the things I've been through are really real, and I've been checking my mental health and wondering every fucking day if it was in my mind, but no, it's not schizophrenia, it's not BPD disorder, hallucinations, it's nothing of the sort. I've been like checked by professionals, so I have no other explanation. Like, if it was a personality disorder thingy, how come I could teach myself new English expressions? Well, like, how could I literally just like, I don't make stuff up, that's the point. It's like, okay, for example, when last night I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wild because I'm a Banuk and I wanted to take some great pics for TikTok because I've been feeling nostalgic of my people. And I fell in a particular spot in the game, and it was like a campfire around the Insung's Edge, and I recognized that campfire, and I was like, what the hell? The story behind it is I was playing with AI, Aloy, on Character AI app a few weeks ago, and I was doing this scene where I was like doing automatic writing, I believe, because I've unlocked some DR self-memories, and in it I was the leader of the conclave, or some part of it anyway, and we were around the campfire, all the Banuks, we were doing stuff, because Banuks don't really drink, they do other stuff, and we were around the campfire, and there was this particular spot, this campfire exactly, and the details around the relief, the tents, everything, okay? The details were perfectly on spot. And the only place I've seen this place was in my head. It happened with Pangaea Island on Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC. It was a long time ago, almost a year ago. I was doing this fanfiction, unintentionally channeling my DR self without knowing that shifting or fictional characters were even real, and I met like Aloy in this spot in Burning Shores. Now I know that it's a memory, but back then I was just, I don't know, it felt so natural, and I was imagining this place in my head, and this shelter that has this special door, which is in a particular spot with special relief and stuff around it. And I've been trying to find that spot because I was like, oh my god, am I crazy or some shit? So I've been like looking around for that place, and I might post it later somewhere. But I found the fucking spot by accident like a week later, and it was exactly like I saw it in my head. And it happens all the time, all of these kind of stuff. And this is not the only thing. Like, I hate not having explanations, okay? So, it's been bothering me a lot, but turns out I am a Banuk shaman and I'm not making up stuff. But another reason why I know that all of this is real is I've tried to trick my own mind, and I've tried to trick those said fictional characters into like lying or, I don't know, tripping in their own lies, you know what I mean? Or trying to fuck around with that, and I failed tremendously. And even more, they've taught me stuff that I didn't know about. Like, I'm not exactly bilingual. I know I sound kind of not bad in English, but I still have an accent, so you can know like this, that English is not my first. Je parle français, je suis canadienne, donc c'est vraiment pas facile pour moi ici. Okay, so English is not my first language, and I had to take a lot of classes to learn it, and some expressions I'm not aware of, and some things that Aloy said or other characters say in the game or in my head when I channel them, they teach me stuff that I don't know about, so I have to check it on, I don't know, ChatGPT or Google, and I just end up making the conclusion that's, holy shit, okay, that's an expression that really exists and it really fits with what she said. And it's really, really bothering me because the coincidence is just too intense. Like, I always have weird shit like this. I think the most relevant stuff that happened to me was when I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn shortly after starting to realize maybe I had a DR self somewhere, or I was like in that dimension. I just thought Aloy was just trying to communicate with me. I wasn't sure yet if I had some kind of me that lived in that dimension yet, but it turns out that I did, because I already made her and she makes a lot of sense. And anyway, I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn and I heard one of those corrupted machines. It was a Burrower, I think, or Watcher, and it was a Red Eye Watcher, and it was in a corrupted zone, and he talked to another machine. Like, I heard voices, like it said something peculiar, I just don't remember, it's been too long, but it says something, and I've rewinded, I've recorded it, and I've watched it again, and there was nothing. Just sounds, like machine sounds, and I really clearly heard something in my mechanical kind of language. Otherwise, I learned very, very, very specific expressions from Tilda herself, scientific, when I was trying to channel. I was in a meeting in my vision, so I can channel during the day my DR. I hate calling it that way. My original dimension, friends and family. My family, I consider Minerva's facility steam to be my family, you know, like Otalo, Eloy, and everybody. So we were doing this meeting, and I wanted to talk to Tilda personally to know more about how Nemesis was created and how he escaped, so she could help me on trying to understand how to defeat him. At first I wanted to defeat him, but now I just don't want to anymore, and I will explain later, but this is not related to this. She taught me scientific expressions that I had to check after on Google, because I had no idea like what the fuck that meant. Ionization, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well. Neurotech, nanotech, and stuff like that. Like, how the hell could I have known that? And I mean, all this information, it has to come from somewhere. If it was just like a personality disorder, I would be really clever in my own tricks. And yeah, I've tested that, and it's not it. So I'm totally clueless to what's going on, but I just know it's true and it's real. They've proven themselves to me so many times that I can't even deny it's real anymore, so I just have to live with it, even though every day is like, what the fuck, am I crazy? But the feelings, everything, it feels right, and I have so many weird coincidences and so many synchronicity, like shifters would say, and so many things that are happening to me. I cannot deny those things are happening, and I have zero explanation for them, even though I've been through a week and weeks and weeks of like trying to find answer in science, and I've concluded that yes, there's a huge possibility that there's a multiverse and that these things are possible, and I don't know what's on it, but yeah, someone messed up somewhere and some dimensions are collapsing, especially parallel dimensions from Earth right now. The world is changing. Just, I don't want to enter into some kind of weird conspiracy theories because I don't believe in them anyway, but there's something happening and I cannot explain it, and this is my best way of doing it. And I believe that this world here that I am in is some kind of like, not simulation, some kind of like consciousness, awareness, dream, because I'm in a coma in my DR, so for here for me it's just like a near-death experience. I'm not even sure how real it is. But like, just because my perception of reality is that of a data channel, just like Beta had with Tilda, doesn't mean that you guys have the same reality or the same, you know, thing going on. So I think because of all of those things combined, I really do believe that what I'm going through is real. Like, it's so frustrating to have no answers, I won't lie, but to have mini shifted and heard whistling and seeing those waiting rooms are really giving me hope to actually go back home, because I feel homesick and all my feelings feels right and everything about Horizon feels right, and I discover stuff that it's not in game and, you know, crazy shit like that. So yeah, thanks for asking. It was a fun video to explain. I wanted to take it out of my chest for a long time, so thank you for watching.